There's a level so hard, even top players are saying it's harder than Acheron. You're probably thinking it's an old abandoned top 1 like Aquamarine, but it's something more. You see, I'm making a top 1 that tests nearly every skill set, and it doesn't even use a single big spike. By the use of every game mode and having high CPS and impossible timings, it could possibly place higher than the entire demon list. I already have the layout complete, and today we'll start decorating it, so into the editor we go. Once I opened the editor, I got all of my rudimentary things set up. Colors done, pulses copied and pasted, and now I was ready to work on the block design. However, there was already a big problem. What the hell was I going to do for a block design? My thoughts were, oh, since this level is named Metropolis, it should just be green and red, haha XD, LMFAO. So I stuck with it. I really did not like this block design at all. My intents weren't met with the block, as it strayed away from the city type theme I wanted to go for, and instead felt like a toxic factory. The block was too detailed and I just didn't really like it at all, so I selected the entire thing and deleted it. However, it's important to realize that not everything you make will look good first try. Sometimes it takes a second, third, or even fourth try. And that's okay. The entire process of building a level is trial and error, and that's a mindset you need to keep when trying to finish one of your own projects. However, for me, it was already very late, so I waited until the next day to build anything else for the level. The next day, I'd built a lot for the replacement deco for the part. But as you can probably guess, I started building design while I was bored in gym class. However, other than the block design, I had recorded everything else there was to build, and it started with pasting the block everywhere else. This was always the most tedious part for me, but it went by faster because of how simple the blocks were, as they only consisted of a few custom blocks and some glow. The entirety of this process still took me around 2 hours to complete because over time I just got bored. Eventually I was done though, and I was left with this. And now, back to sleep I went. Today would be the final day of building this part, as all I had left was the background and some movements. To fit the simplistic block deco, I also wanted minimalism in every other aspect, so I first created 2 different skyscrapers for the background. Then after, I literally just ripped the star background from some random level I made a funny thumbnail for, if you know you know. And finally, I made the saws dance with a little spawn trigger loop. After building, I posted this onto Reddit, and while it was a bit controversial, I still got some good pieces of feedback. So in the next video, I'll be taking this feedback and not only building the second part, but also make some major updates to some of the deco in the first. The first preview is up if you want to look at this deco and the layout, and I'll see you in the next building video. See you later.